Samantha tightened her grip on her daughter's hand as they weaved through the crowded airport terminal. Her heart pounded in her chest, partly from the sprint across 3 terminals, but mostly from fear of missing the one flight they could barely afford. Lily, only 5, struggled to keep up, dragging her unicorn backpack behind her. "Mommy, my legs hurt," she whined, her little voice barely audible over the boarding announcements. "I know, baby, we're almost there," Samantha said breathlessly, trying to smile, though sweat dripped down her back and her chest tightened with anxiety. They reached gate 34 just as the final boarding call echoed. The screen above read, "Flight 719 boarding now." Samantha barely registered the destination. It looked right. It had to be. She handed the boarding passes to the agent, gathered their things, and ushered Lily onto the plane. They sank into their seats in the middle row. Samantha exhaled for the first time in what felt like hours. The stress of 2 buses, missed breakfast, and balancing work and motherhood all crashed down on her at once. Only after takeoff did she finally glance at her ticket again and then to the small screen in front of her seat. Destination, Denver. Her heart stopped. Wait, no. Her finger frantically tapped the screen. Their tick, it was for Dallas. Her sister's wedding was in Dallas. She had boarded the wrong flight. Beside her, a calm voice asked, "Are you all right?" Samantha looked up and saw a man in his early 40s, clean cut, sharp in a gray sweater and slacks, but his eyes were warm and calm. His laptop rested closed on the tray in front of him. I think I boarded the wrong flight," she whispered, mortified. He tilted his head. "That's a pretty big mistake, but don't panic. We'll figure something out. I used the last of my savings for these tickets," she said, her voice cracking. "We were supposed to be in Dallas, my sister's wedding. Lily was going to be the flower girl." Daniel didn't flinch or look away. Instead, he gently said, "I'm Daniel." "Samantha," she replied, brushing her hair from her face. "And this is Lily." Lily peeked up from coloring and offered a shy wave. Hi, Lily." Daniel smiled and then pulled out a napkin. With a few quick folds, he turned it into a butterfly and handed it to her. "This one's for you." Lily giggled and hugged the napkin. "Thank you." Samantha watched with surprise as this stranger entertained her daughter like a longtime friend. The kindness was so unexpected, it made her eyes sting. Daniel leaned back and said softly, "You know, sometimes life puts us on the wrong plane, so we can meet the right people." She gave a tired, grateful smile, unsure whether she wanted to laugh or cry. As the plane cruised above the clouds, a quiet peace settled between them. Lily had fallen asleep on Samantha's lap, clutching the butterfly napkin. "I don't usually talk to strangers on planes," Samantha confessed. "But I guess you're not really a stranger anymore." "I'm honored," Daniel smiled. "So, what's your story?" she sighed. "Where do I begin? I got pregnant in college," he left. "I dropped out to raise Lily. It's just been me and her ever since. I work at a diner and clean houses in the evenings. Most days I feel invisible." "You're not invisible," Daniel said firmly. "You're a warrior, and Lily, she's lucky to have you." "No one's ever said that to me," she replied, stunned. "My mom was like you." Daniel continued, voice soft. "Raised me alone, worked 3 jobs. Some nights we went to bed hungry, but she never gave up. She used to say, 'You're not poor when you have love in your home.'" Samantha swallowed hard, nodding. "That sounds like something I'd tell Lily." "You remind me of her," he said. "She passed 5 years ago, but everything I've built, it's because of her strength." There was a pause, heavy with meaning. In that moment, 2 strangers shared not just conversation, but a deep understanding forged through struggle and love. When the flight landed in Denver, Samantha felt the crushing weight of reality again. Lily stirred awake, yawning. "Are we at Aunt Carrie's?" "No, baby, we made a mistake," Samantha whispered, tears prickling her eyes. At the gate, she approached the airline desk and explained the situation. "Ma'am, I'm so sorry, I boarded the wrong flight. I don't know how it happened. Is there anything you can do?" The agent's face was kind but apologetic. "I'm afraid there's no refund or transfer available." A new ticket will cost. Samantha didn't even hear the amount, her vision blurred. She had maybe $20 left. Then Daniel stepped forward. "Excuse me," he said calmly to the agent, showing something on his phone. "She's with me. I've arranged a connecting flight for both of them to Dallas, first class, on my account." Samantha turned, mouth open. "Daniel, you can't." "I can, and I want to," he said gently. "It's just a flight, but I think Lily deserves to be a flower girl." As they walked to their new gate, Lily pointed at a screen on the wall showing business news. "Mommy, that's him, Mr. Daniel from the airplane. There he was, Daniel Dalton, founder of a national tech company, Forbes, featured entrepreneur and known philanthropist." Samantha froze. "You're that Daniel?" He chuckled. "Guilty, but today I'm just the guy lucky enough to sit next to you." At the new gate, Samantha hugged Lily tightly, still trying to make sense of everything. She turned to Daniel. "I don't know how to thank you. You don't have to. Just don't stop believing in yourself." He handed her a card. It read, "Dalton Foundation for Mothers Who Never Gave Up." With a handwritten note, "When you're ready to finish school or start something new, we're here." Samantha was speechless. The tears fell freely now, not from despair, but from hope. She looked at him and said, "You didn't just buy me a plane ticket. You gave me the feeling that I matter." "You do," Daniel said simply. As she and Lily boarded their flight, this time the right one, Samantha looked back one last time. Daniel waved, a soft smile on his face, and for the first time in years, her heart didn't feel heavy. It felt ready to begin again. As the final credits roll in the hearts of our viewers, Samantha's story leaves us with more than just a moment of inspiration. It offers a powerful reminder. Sometimes life takes us off course to missed destinations, wrong gates, unexpected setbacks, but perhaps those detours are not mistakes at all. Sometimes they're divine appointments, encounters that change everything. A single mother, overwhelmed by life's weight, boarded the wrong flight, yet ended up exactly where she needed to be. Not just in the arms of her sister at a long-awaited wedding, but in the presence of someone who saw her, truly saw her, and chose compassion over convenience. Daniel didn't change Samantha's life with money alone. He did it with kindness, with the simple belief that people like her, the quiet fighters of this world, deserve more than just survival. This is not just a story of a flight gone wrong, it's a story of humanity done right. Because one act of kindness can reroute a life.